Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope you guys can see me okay. It just feels like give me 1 second. Hola, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And having a wonderful night, morning, whatever time it is where you are at. Under Section 107, the Copyright Act of 1976, the Principles of Fair Use allows for some use of copyright material without permission for critic and commentary, news, reporting, and educational purposes. Okay, thank you, Snowdrop, for that. Hello, Sunflower. Hello, Sundrop. Exactly. I have a mission.
But we have to move on to Ask Link, our very first installment of Ask.
Now, okay. Meghan walks out. Meghan Markle's brand crisis just got worse. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going too good as far as the branding, the founder, the other crap that she's got going on. It's not doing very well. We're going to listen to some of this. Let's get it on. Let's get to the Mimi song real quick. How are you guys doing? All right. It's the Mimi show. I believe she has failed at Lemonado. I heard that her numbers wasn't that great. Not a lot of makeup on today. Again, I just got on my lip gloss. But it looks like that Meghan is failing really fast, as quick as she started. It's the Mimi show. The Mimi show. It's the Mimi show. The Mimi show. The Mimi show. It's the Mimi show. Hello, Diane. Hello, Sunflower. These views express our opinions only, and all claims are allegedly. Thank you, Snowdrop. Oh, that's great, Diane. Hello, Parts. Oh, I forgot to put in there. The Mimi show, the Mimi show. It's the Mimi show, the Mimi show. It's the Mimi show. The Mimi show, the Mimi show. It's the Mimi show, the Mimi show. It's the Mimi show. Yeah. All right. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Mm-mm. Losing her shine. I got to get my thumbnail back up. Losing her shine. All right. Now, let's start with Diddy. Diddy has a few things going on this afternoon. Hello, Kamira. Come on. Come on. Kamari. Hello, hello, hello. Snowdrop, can you slow down the chat for me? Kamari's link. She has her own channel. Check her out. She does cooking and other things. It's really fun. I was over there not too long ago. Go check her channel out. Okay. Let's give it up for Kamari. She has her own channel. She's doing great. Let me know, Kamari, if you want me to ever do a live with you, or if you would like to do a live with me, and we can link it to your channel. Just whatever we can do to boost your channel, sweetie. What's going on with the donut, and has anything to do with it becoming a donut show? Now, I know him and Jean got into it. Is that still going on? Is there something we should be watching? Snowdrop? Let's go to Donat's channel. Gene Deal helped Diddy's most disturbing acts lawsuit, the minors, the madness, and the money. Ooh. Oh, you're going to have to inform us of what's going on with that, Snowdrop. Donut is a small guy to be starting trouble. Yeah, it does seem that way. Donut was shouting over all the other YouTubers, content creators, as they were trying to record and go live. All you could hear was Donut. I think he wants attention. He's a daddy. I heard he was a father. He didn't have a baby. Donut didn't have a little wham, 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 wham. Is he married? Is he ready? Is he ready to be a dad? It's a big responsibility, Donut. You got to make money and support the baby. Yep. Boy or girl? What's the baby's name? Congratulations, Donat, on your baby. Hello, Leslie. How are you, lovely? Donat has a mini Donat. I would love to see it. I would love to see the little mini Donat. Hello, JD. That is too funny. It's my little shirt. I don't know if I can fit this shirt anymore. I think it's a little, it is what it is. Hello, Carla. Last live did not said he was not having fun on YouTube. I guess he wants to stir things up. He's not having fun. Thank you, Carly. Carla, you always look gorgeous. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love the support. You know, I don't have on makeup today. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's do it to it. New tab. All right, let's see how we're going to do this. Where is my... Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. I'm back, everybody. Oh, how cool is that? Northampton was holding an event to mark the 350 years since the Great Fire of Northampton. Wow. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Guys, let me know if you're out there. You in the bushes, come out and play with us. Donat's having a little one. Congratulations to the little bitty baby. Hello, Pain. All right. We got a few things we want to get to. Perez has some information on Meghan, and I'm surprised I didn't play that yesterday. Okay, we got that. And then where is the Meghan situation? Let's go to videos. Let's do... I don't see Meghan Markle. Oh, there she is. Okay, we're going to come to that. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go back here. We're going to click on this. And then we're going to go here. We're going to hear what's going on with the trial.
Mia's testimony is incendiary. That's a good word. She is Sean Combs' former assistant. We're going to get to that and everything that happened on the witness stand today in the latest developments from the trial against the disgraced music mogul. Hello, my friend. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything Diddy drama. Cassie's ex-boyfriend is facing federal charges of trafficking, racketeering, and we picked back up this morning with more from her friend and former stylist, Deontay Nash.
Yes.
We covered a lot of ground in the cross-examination of the stylist, but honey, he did not come to play. Diddy's defense was trying to poke holes in his testimony, and Deontay admitted he did not initially tell prosecutors that Cassie had been allegedly kicked by Combs in one particular attack he witnessed. Nash said he just wanted to answer questions in the most narrow way possible. Quote, "They didn't ask. I gave as little as possible. I only answered what I was asked." Nash worked with Cassie for a very long time. He testified that when she started dating Kid Cudi back in 2011, she was broken up with Diddy. Additionally, he also claims that he is responsible for Cassie's secret and short-lived relationship with Michael B. Jordan. Nash told the jury today, "Yes, I did hook her up with Michael B. Jordan. He fine, she fine. I mean, why not?" Nash said that during this time, Cassie was upset that Diddy was seen out in Miami with another one of his girlfriends, Gina. He then clarified that Cassie confided in him, "Why does he keep humiliating me and trying to ruin my career?" She was pretty angry. However, Cassie wasn't that pressed about Gina specifically. When Puff be with Gina, she'd be like, "All right, girl, it's time to go out." The issue with Gina is Gina kept popping up and it was hurting her career with Puff running around with other women. Diddy's sons were in court today again, as was his 85-year-old mother, Janice. Nash testified today that he was always concerned for Cassie's safety. Nash also, how is this relevant? Nash also talked about Cassie's relationship with former NFL player Andre Branch. How is that relevant? Why do they care about all of the people that she also had brief relationships with during her time with Diddy? I'm trying to understand that logic. If you have any theories, let me know in the comments section. Nash also testified that Cassie dated another.
That she was dating all these men, so she wasn't that into Puff Daddy, and Puff Daddy wasn't controlling her. That's what they're trying to say. What do you guys think? Trying to poke holes because Cassie was dating this guy or this guy. Trying to say that they wasn't in a serious relationship. Blaming the victim, Liz. Blaming the victim. That's it.
Other professional athlete. His name was not revealed in full, but someone named Brandon. Upon redirect examination, the prosecutor asked the stylist why he was always concerned for Cassie. He testified, "It can go from happy to chaotic in a split second." The stylist said he had seen it happen in front of him and clarified that by chaotic, he meant Diddy being violent. And that was a wrap on Deontay Nash. Up next is Mia, not her real name. Like many of his former employees, Mia worked for Diddy for a long time.
You're disgusting.
And in addition to testifying with this pseudonym. The judge also ordered no sketches be made of Mia when she's testifying.
Why?
Mia testified what it was like working for Diddy. She was with him from 2009 until 2017. Her first job in entertainment was working for Georgina Chapman, the designer, and Harvey Weinstein's ex.
Wow.
Mia testified that she worked for Diddy as both his personal assistant and then later director of development and acquisitions for Revolt Films, his company. Of working for Diddy, she says it was chaotic. It was toxic. It could be exciting. The highs were really high and the lows were really low. Puff's mood determined the atmosphere, she said, and his mood shifted all the time. And yes, Diddy was violent and horrific to Mia. She told the jury today, he threw things at me, threw me against the wall, threw me in the pool. He's thrown something against my head, sexually assaulted me.
Good question.
She said he sexually assaulted her on more than one occasion. Mia testified that while working as his personal assistant, she once went 5 days without sleep.
Wow.
My hearing went. I felt like I was underwater. My equilibrium was off. Her vision blurred and she burst into tears, adding that she described herself as hysterical and unable to stop crying before Diddy told her that she could sleep.
Oh.
Mia testified that her salary was supposed to be $55,000
a year,
but she was only paid $50,000.
Wow.
With no overtime. On the very first day she started working for Diddy, she was sent to his home in Alpine, New Jersey, to do an inventory of what work needed doing. But then, after working there during the day, at nighttime, she was ordered to go and meet Diddy in the studio. She didn't get back home until 1 p.m. the following day. Quote, I remember being too nervous to risk it by taking a nap. She explained that she was on a 2-week trial period at the beginning of her employment. Her very underpaid employment.
Underpaid.
Mia was just 25 or 26 when she interviewed for the job, she said, and she went to his apartment for the interview. He answered the door in his underwear.
Of course he did.
Before later putting on more clothes. Very Harvey Weinstein.
Her interview.
Mike Myers was also brought up today in court on the witness stand. Mia testified that prior to working for Diddy, in addition to Georgina Chapman, the designer, she also was the personal assistant for Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
Yeah, thank you.
Mia testified that she was so excited, so nervous, and really eager to work for Diddy. She expected to work more than average, but not 24/7. She did not expect to work every weekend, believing there would be a rotation. She ended up working every weekend.
Every weekend.
And this monster had so many enablers. Even the vice president of human resources, Vashta Wilson. Mia testified that Vashta was there when she went for the job interview. The vice president of human resources saw Diddy in his underwear.
His underwear like it wasn't nothing. That's
a clear HR violation.
A lot of violations.
Mia told the jury that she kept an apartment in New York City but stayed mainly in.
How in the hell are you going to open the door with just your underwear on? I mean, come on. It's uncomfortable. That is extremely uncomfortable to see. Like, put on some clothes already, Diddy. We don't want to see that. To see Roe. Oh, the Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll. Oh, the Tootsie Roll. They said he had a Tootsie Roll. Nobody wants to see you in your underwear. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. I would have been like, oops, do you need me to come back later when you're appropriate? It's sexual harassment. It is. It's inappropriate. It's sexual harassment. It really is, Liz. He violated so many codes.
Diddy's home. And there, her bedroom did not have a lock. She testified, Puff said, "This is my house, no locks, no doors." She wasn't even able to leave when she wanted to. The prosecutor asked, "Were you able to leave whenever you wanted to?" She said, "I wasn't allowed. I'd have to ask permission." Though Diddy did have other assistants, she told the court that for a time when she worked for him, she was his only assistant. When asked how she felt when she was the only personal assistant, she said, "I didn't have time to feel, but insane." And much more from Mia's explosive testimony coming up in another video. Stay tuned for that. But until then, let's discuss everything we've learned now in the comment section. Wow.
Wow.
Today,
Perez is on a roll.
poor Mia. She was tortured by this monster. Sean Combs' former longtime female personal assistant, Mia, not her real name, took the stand today. I shared with you already some of her testimony. Watch my previous video I posted a bit ago to be fully caught up. And let us resume where we left off.
God, he could just do whatever.
Hello, my friend. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your #1 source for everything Diddy drama. According to prosecutors, Mia is a victim of this monster and a key witness in the federal trial against him, where he's facing charges of trafficking, racketeering, and beginning as his assistant in 2009, Mia testified that in 2013, she was promoted to development director for his Revolt Films, another company that he had started. Though she told the court she still had to do all the insane assistant situation tasks during that time as well. They presented a list of responsibilities to the jury. This is something that his HR approved. The list included every single day is different. PD can ask you to do 17,000 things. The assistant must anticipate his whims, needs, and moods. That included everything from literally, this is what the document said, cracking his knuckles to doing his taxes.
What?
To standing next to him for 22 hours a day doing nothing. According to this list, Mia was also advised to stay in PD eyesight while on duty, unless he advised otherwise. There's micromanaging, and then there's controlling. And a terror. Yeah. Mia told the jury that Diddy was supportive at times, but she would also be held responsible for any mishaps in his business, including being punished, cursed out, humiliated, and berated by Diddy. He would insult her intelligence and threaten her job repeatedly, she said today.
All the time.
We've heard that from some of his other former assistants as well. Mia said that she had to.
He's a straight up bully. He's a bully boss. He is a bully boss. Everybody should be suing him. Everybody that was employed by him should be suing the hell out of him in civil court. I would.
To beg for that promotion at Revolt, and she initially made $70,000 a year there before getting a raise to $100,000 a year. But she said she was also promised bonuses that she never received.
Wow.
Ooh, this is really going to hurt him with the racketeering charge. Mia kept her own apartment in Manhattan, but lived with Diddy most of the time that she was working with him. She testified that her door didn't have a lock, and she had to ask his permission to leave the house. However, his 4 male live-in security.
I'm leaving now. I'm finna go home. I'm out of here. Can I go home? What the hell is that? A grown-ass woman and men asking, can they go home? Stop that, Diddy. Stop being controlling. Stop being possessive. Stop being this way. Stop being nasty. Stop telling your employees when they can go home, when it's past the time for them to go home. Just disgusting. How does he think this is okay? This is so unethical, so inhumane, so just, I'm going to do this the way I want to do it, no matter how it's going down. He bullied staff, he harassed staff, he treated them like they were nothing. He was a bad apple. A bad apple to the rest of the apples. To zero. So funny, Snowdrop. Hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to support the channel. Kidnapping charges, building RICO charges. Liz, this is going to be interesting to find out in the end what's going to happen. At least he had underwear on. So true, yes. Because he could have easily just had a towel. Like he ran out of that hotel room with just a towel on. He could have hurt her. He could have did something really traumatic to Cassie to the point where he could have hurt her so bad that could have put her in the hospital. He could have. He has no remorse. Hit the like button, guys. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like to be controlled, even at work. I mean, there's a level of respect and decency that how you're supposed to treat me. And if you're treating me like some peasant or some nobody that has no feelings or nothing, it's a shame. That he should be ashamed of himself for treating humans this way. Hello, Luna's Blade. Yeah.
Security guards were allowed to lock their bedroom doors,
she
said.
Good.
Quote, one had a deadbolt and another had a keypad where the cameras were. That list of job responsibilities Mia sent that document to another employee in November of 2011. She testified that she wrote the list after Diddy threatened her, questioning what she did all day. Some of the other things on that list include all of PD's social media presence, main liaison between PD and Hollywood, PD's daily routine keeping him on schedule, protect him at all times, she wrote in all caps.
Protect him.
Mia testified that one time in 2009 or 2010, when she was staying at his home, she left late at night after he was asleep.
Uh-oh.
After she left the house, Diddy's security called her to let her know that Diddy had sent them to go find her.
To get her.
I got in big trouble, she told the jury today.
Wow.
Mia testified that she and Cassie, quote, we became like sisters, best friends, adding that they are still friends today. She described Diddy's relationship with Cassie as unequal and toxic. It was a cycle of highs and lows. He was abusive towards her.
Yeah.
When Mia was asked what would happen when she did something without Diddy's permission, she said it would be bad, serious.
Wow.
She and Cassie would get in trouble. The punishment was unpredictable and terrifying, she continued. If Cassie didn't pick up a call from Diddy, multiple people would call and text her.
Wow.
And security would show up if they couldn't find her.
Security.
Mia also testified that she saw a lot of the aftermath of Diddy's abuse. She said that she saw Cassie with injuries. She also saw Diddy attack Ventura, throw her on the ground. Quote, I've seen him crack her head open.
Wow.
Mia testified she did not recall ever seeing Cassie fight back.
Wow.
During her time working for him, Mia testified because she was working 7 days a week and living with him, she hardly saw anyone outside of his world. When later asked by the prosecutor how many times she saw Diddy be...
Cassie was a prisoner in his home. He controlled her. He told her where to go, when to do, how to do it, when to go, when not to go. No, you can't leave. No, you can't go anywhere. She was a prisoner in his home. Your title for this live is Ever Lasted a Day. Now it's over. A dewy drop. A dewy drop. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thanks, Luna. Diddy must have been playing very good for them to be controlled. I would look for another job. I would have too. Easily. He's too mean. He was too mean, too controlling, too much of a bully, and was bullying everybody. You're a very mean person. I don't see any good in him. Do you guys? I don't see any good in
violent towards Cassie. She said all the time, I don't have a number. Mia also testified to that horrific incident in Cassie's apartment where she was getting ready to pack and go to the Drake Music Festival. Mia said she thought Diddy was going to kill her. After injuring Cassie and slamming her head against a bed frame, she started, quote, gushing blood. And Diddy went into protector mode. Ugh.
So everybody...
Mia testified that was the first time she realized the danger all of them were in.
Wow.
Wow. Mia recalled a time back in 2012 where she and Cassie snuck out of Diddy's Beverly Hills hotel room
Wow.
to attend an intimate party hosted by Prince. The two of them were having fun until Diddy showed up.
Uh-oh.
Then Mia and Cassie made eye contact with him and ran through the house and into the bushes to hide.
Whoa.
Puff caught Cass. He caught up to her and had her on the ground. He started to attack her, but Prince's security swiftly intervened.
Ooh.
Thank God.
Finally.
I ended up hiding at a different hotel.
Wow.
Mia testified that Diddy was so demanding that she took Adderall to stay awake and work as much as was required of her.
Ooh.
Echoing what the stylist already testified to, Diddy demanded approval of all of Cassie's looks, from what she wore to her hair, her nails, her makeup, everything.
Wow.
Everyone would be really nervous, Mia testified.
He controlled what she wear, her shoes, her clothes, everything was picked out for her. He controlled every aspect of her life. What a piece of crap you are, Diddy. And talking about you were at your lowest point. Talking about, oh, I didn't mean to do that to Cassie. Yes, you did. You meant every word of it.
After the Prince incident, Diddy suspended Mia without pay for being insubordinate.
Wow.
She testified that Diddy was so upset because he told the two of them, her and Cassie, to stay in the hotel. So, Mia testified, Cass and I debated like little kids if we should sneak out of the house for probably what felt like forever. Diddy also forced her to spy on Cassie. His former assistant says that Diddy would tell her to keep tabs on his girlfriend.
Wow.
And once again, this monster had enablers.
Yeah.
Mia testified that Vashta Wilson was aware of everything that happened at that Prince party.
Wow.
And that Vashta Wilson is the one who relayed that she was being suspended without pay for being insubordinate.
Ooh.
Other people need to face charges as well.
Yes.
And even more from Mia's testimony coming up. We're not done with today yet. Stay tuned for that. I will do another video shortly. But until then, let's discuss everything we've learned in the comments section.
Wow. Wow, the control, the bullying, the blackmail, the way she didn't have a life. She wanted to go see Prince, but he wouldn't let her. The next video is gross. Menstrual blood and Diddy's warning. This is gross and so upsetting. So brace yourselves for video number 3. He looks like a monster. He just looks like a monster.
Day alone, we have heard about the countless people that helped this monster run his criminal operation for decades. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your #1 source for everything Diddy drama. We are back with another day of testimony. Multiple witnesses took to the stand. We've already done 2 videos. Check both of those to be fully caught up. But let us resume where we left off with his former longtime assistant and victim of—
This is so true. This is so true right here. Luna's Blade. Cassie and all of them living life walking on eggshells, constantly waiting for Diddy to snap. How can you live and work in that kind of environment? You get up, getting your clothes on, getting ready to go to work, and then all of a sudden you're like, why even go in? I quit. I wouldn't have been able to work for him. He would have scared the hell out of me every day. I mean, some of that had to be adrenaline running through there, like they were. Like, you did not know from day to day what this man was capable of doing. Ooh, Diana, my son and daughter are both security guards, armed guards. They have said the guards should be charged too. Yes, because they're supposed to protect, right? Complicit. Just complicit to the whole thing. Very interesting, Diane. The Tootsie Roll tidbit is hilarious. I'm so glad he got to hear it. Me too. A Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll. Let's see. This is trigger warning, so hang on.
Of his physical and sexual abuse, Mia. Not her real name. She's testifying anonymously under a pseudonym. She's a key witness for the prosecution in the racketeering, trafficking, and case against him. Like other assistants, she had to help Diddy prepare for his freak-offs. For the events, which she called hotel nights, Mia said she was on call to bring him all the lotions and potions, Astroglide lubricant, baby oil, condoms, candles, as needed. So whenever he would run out, Mia would have to come in and restock.
Get out of here.
She also said that she would help clean up after the freak-offs because Diddy wanted to prevent.
So right in the middle of a freak-off, they may run out of something, and he calls his assistant to come in and restock. I mean, he has no shame. Ain't no telling how many people seen Cassie's body coming in and out, her being naked, and it's just being normal in front of these people. No, it's one of those little Tootsie Rolls. Yeah, Tootsie Roll. Uh-oh, a Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll. Uh-oh, a Tootsie Roll. Let's get back.
Hotel staff from contacting any tabloids. The state of the rooms would be a nightmare. They were just destroyed with candle wax that was impossible to get out, and baby oil on the furniture, and
baby oil all over the furniture, all over the sheets, all over everywhere, the walls. And then you had unbelievable. Forgot what I was gonna say. Just dirty. And then the people would walk past the hallway by his room and they can smell inside of it. How disgusting is that? Diddy's disgusting. I've never seen it on this scale before. The control, the control is big. The blackmailing, the bullying, all of that. You can't feel free and happy even during good times. No, because you're always thinking about he's going to come over here and hit me. With a monster like that, and even if he didn't snap, then his punish, whenever it hit him later. Yep, he punished them. Wow. He was like a warden. Worse than a warden. He was like this control freak. parts. Tissy Roll is what we should call him. TR, the creep formerly known as Diddy. TR. I like that, Snowdrop. Oh, hello, Paula. Welcome. You want to come up? We're talking about Diddy. Then we're going to go and talk about Meghan. Do you know that Meghan has stopped doing the Jamathon? She quit. How can you quit? There you go. Come on up, honey. If you want, we can skip over to Meghan. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm just in total shock that she is. I'm in total shock that Meghan is moving on to something different other than the jam. Remember, the jam was her jam, and the jam is my jam. Now she's talking about she doesn't want to do it anymore. Hello, Paula.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I can't wait for a live tomorrow. You know, guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow with a bang. We're gonna be in Victoria's channel. I got winning communication, star chairs. You know, I did a video today. Oh, Latisha, I found this fantastic Ay, Siri, cuidado. I found this fantastic YouTuber. Her name is Chairs. I did a video with her. She's in PR, right? She lives in
Oh,
Texas. She lives in Texas.
okay.
She lives in Texas. The reason why I don't have the camera is because I have this monster here. Can you see her?
Oh, hi, baby. Hello. Oh,
Yeah, she's so needy. See?
City.
See, I'm talking to Latisha. Do you want to say hello? You see?
Hello,
Yeah.
City.
You know, yesterday, you know what I said? Because I was talking to Pidana, right? And we were like, I said, Pidana, you want to see how she really behaves when nobody's watching? And Pidana is like, oh my God. So, anyways, I did this interview with her name is Star Chair. So I came across her channel. I was so lucky to get her. You know, she lives in Texas, but she actually is a PR guru. Like she really does PR for politicians and stuff like
Oh,
that, right? Yes. So we were talking a lot about that. And then let me just see something, guys, because doesn't it okay, City, don't kiss me like wait 1 second. City. Oh, I know what it is, guys. I'm sorry. Don't you guys ever get you angry that you order something and something completely different came?
yeah.
That's what happened. And the problem is it's not even for me. It's for this little monster because I don't eat.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't eat, so I order food for me, but she ends up eating it.
yeah. Like I order from Walmart. You can order food and they deliver it, but then they have like substitute things that they put in there just for they'll substitute things, and I don't want the substitute.
What do you mean substitute?
Like if they don't have it in the store, like air
Mhm.
freshener, they'll get you a
Oh, okay.
brand, an off brand or something like that.
Then yeah, but I order this pasta Alfredo because I can't
Okay.
eat very much. I really don't eat all day because I'm in radiation treatment, so I puke all the time. At the
So you
moment, for
got
some reason,
the radiation treatments. I
yeah.
heard
But
that.
this time it's affecting me differently. I am
Okay.
actually throwing up. So
Oh,
well, yeah, so it's kind of gross. So I don't eat, and my throat really hurts because
yeah.
you're always puking, even when I don't want to puke. But I should eat something because then I have something. I'm sorry, I'm talking about that, guys.
Well, I can tell you losing weight.
No, I actually I am very slim. People are always
Yeah.
surprised because on camera I look fat, but when people actually meet me, they're
Yeah.
always like shocked. The thing is that I have big boobs. So
Yeah, I do too.
this is why I was anorexic, Leticia, because I have big boobs, and the only way I can get rid of my boobs is if I weigh less than 100 pounds. But I'm not gonna do that again. So, City, I swear to God, City, I've never had a puppy like this in my life. She's so
He's your
bossy.
baby. What
No,
do
but
you?
so what
Oh,
were you talking about, Diddy? I think he will walk.
I think so too. I mean, they're talking about abuse and sexuality, and it's like a private conversation. And I
It
feel
really
like
bothers me. It really bothers me, because I'm sorry, he's such a jerk.
yes,
He's such an abusive, and you guys know my background, that I was, my ex-husband used to use me as a punching bag. So it's kind of like I'm not cool with that.
does this
So
trigger you?
no,
Does
it
this
doesn't. No, it doesn't trick. No, no, don't use those words with me. I'm old fashioned. So
okay?
I'm not triggered by anything really.
Okay,
So let me see, what should I order? What can I give her? Because you see, I don't even order for me. Isn't this terrible?
that is funny. Well, you can order food for the puppy and have it
Oh,
delivered.
no, 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 no. It's food for me, but she'll eat it.
Oh, okay.
You know, you don't understand how she rolls here. And she's on the floor. And anyway, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order something for me because I have cravings.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
cheesy pops from Pizza Hut.
yeah.
Okay, that's one of them.
That sounds good.
No, I can't. Oh, Jesus. I have to know. Okay. I have to order something because I have a coupon because they brought me different foods. I don't know what to order, guys. Can you tell me if I should order something?
You like their breadsticks? I like their breadsticks, Pizza Hut
No,
breadsticks.
not breadsticks. No. Oh, I'll order lasagna. I'll order lasagna that way. Well, I don't want any drinks. Pepsi. No. Oh, why did I choose Pepsi Light? Oh shit! I already chose Pepsi Light. Okay. So like when you were waiting for it, because even we thought we were gonna have a fettuccine alfredo, right?
Okay.
But then it didn't work. So I had to. They brought me something with anchovies, and I hate anchovies, guys. I
Oh,
really hate
yeah,
anchovies.
me too.
So and then when you open the thing and City's waiting for me to give her more food, she should lose weight. I shouldn't really be ordering food. So I swear to God, she's worse than Henrik. 7 Up. 7 Up is good for me. So yeah, sorry guys. I just want to order this, and then I'm gonna pay and I have a coupon because they had to reimburse everything.
Oh,
So
that's good. It's good to
yeah.
have coupons nowadays.
Well, no, they had to reimburse me because I got something wrong. Well,
Oh,
the thing is though,
right. Mm-hmm.
okay, the thing is though, the first time around I did the okay, I'm gonna take City out, guys. Wait 1 second. I have to go with her on. The thing with radiation, the first time around, see, City, people are listening. They're gonna know. I swear to God. Ay, Dios mío. En nombre del Padre. And I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Now I'm okay. Let me just get out because she needs to go and harass everybody. And you're going to hear a lot of barking because
Okay.
she thinks she can harass everybody just for walking in front of the house.
Wow.
That's what I had to live with.
He's protecting you.
No, 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 no. She's just being bossy. Okay, City, go bother people. Okay, here I am. I'm outside. So, so I interviewed Star Chairs. She's so amazing. She's gonna be there tomorrow. She was so funny, because we talked about her downfall, and she said that the only way for Megan out now is is to what you might call it, to tell the truth or just go away,
Go away.
you know. But then again, I actually cut out a lot of the video because in the video I said, I asked her what the truth was, right? Why she thought that they actually left the royal family. I cut out that part because we started talking. And I thought I just wanted to feature her. And I said to me, is that the lie that she would have to admit to is that she married Harry because he was a prince, not because she loved him.
Right.
And she never had any intention of leaving. But that would be fraud.
Oh.
Yes. You see, it's there's even a law in Norway and in most countries. You know how in the United States, when you marry a foreigner, they
Yeah.
always interview you because they want to make sure that it's not like a fake marriage.
Yes.
It's
Mm-hmm.
exactly the same thing for Meghan Markle. So if Meghan Markle said that she married Harry, even if it's for social climbing because she wasn't after the citizenship, that is a marriage under false pretenses.
Exactly. Can they prove it?
Only if she admits to it. I mean, that's what we were debating about. I mean, I can show you a little bit because I didn't publish that part. I didn't publish. I actually the interview was almost an hour and a half, but
Okay.
I whittled it down to 1 hour and less than half an hour. It was a very good video, guys. Go watch it today because I love her. I love her so much, and we were laughing so much, you know. And so she's a lot of fun, and she's very
Okay.
knowledgeable from a point of view. Yes, because she said, you know, that when Meghan Markle speaks and says we Americans, she basically generalizes all of you beautiful people who are in the United States by
Yeah.
saying that all of you are like that. And that's
Hmm.
bullshit. Because not all of you are like that.
No, she puts
You
us
guys
in a group.
most Americans are family orientated,
Yeah.
you know? And a lot of Americans know about the royal family. And the Jews medieval times. You fucking Googled him. You Googled his ass. You know, this woman had been stalking Harry since the royal family. You know,
And nobody thinks that when she said, "Oh, Americans would understand this," that because we have medieval times. Medieval times ain't got nothing to do with you um, presenting yourself to the queen as a young lady, but you couldn't do that. You had to be a fake-a-do.
what do you mean a fake-a-do?
Well, she was fake when she did the curtsy. Like she was faking it. She wasn't really being genuine with the
Oh,
queen.
I
She
hated
thought
her
it
when
was
she
silly.
did that.
Yeah, she thought it was a joke. She thought it was a joke to bow down to the queen like it was old, this medieval times. No, it wasn't. It was a line of respect.
See? See? That's her. See? This is. Wait, just 1 second. Wait 1 second. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, City. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it is actually quite. I think that there's a lot of things that are not transparent. You know, like I in my channel, you know that I try to find out the questions because I want to know how the hell we ended up with two kids in the line of succession
Right.
without any verification of any sorts. Now
That
she
makes
claims
sense.
that her belly weighs 65 pounds, as
That's
if
it.
J-Lo was pregnant with twins.
Pregnancy doesn't, it's not all in the belly. It's everywhere.
No, no, and the belly it's maximum 30 to 35. This is
That
biology, guys.
makes
Because
sense.
and the doc, no. I for real. Because you gain about 4 pounds. You get 4 pounds for additional blood that your body needs additional blood.
Oh,
You get 2 pounds on your boobs. The uterus is 1.5 pounds. The placenta is 2 pounds. The baby and the doctor that I talked to, we're gonna have an expert on Saturday at Pidañas.
oh,
Yeah, he's gonna come. Yeah, I did a video about it yesterday because he couldn't come on yesterday. He was about to, but he, you know, babies they have this stupid habit of coming when they're least expected. So
yeah.
he couldn't come on. So he couldn't really come on. But but he gave me all the explanation, which is true. And then, for example, Kim Kardashian, she did gain weight, 65 pounds,
Yes,
but
she did.
no, but it was all over her body.
It was all over.
And not only that, and not fuck my glasses. And not only that, Siri, Dios mío. And not only that, she had preeclampsia. She was really swollen. I talked about it in my video too,
Yeah.
because she was really swollen because she had early signs of preeclampsia.
Megan said she did.
No, she said she had postpartum preeclampsia.
Postpartum. Okay.
But for example, you know, I had Jennifer on my channel who actually gave birth at the Portland hospital, and
Oh.
she did have postpartum preeclampsia. And
Oh,
the
okay.
Portland hospital does not allow you to leave when you are, even if you're a healthy 20-year-old mother, they don't allow you to leave immediately. You have to stay at least 6 hours. And if you have had an epidural, you have to stay for at least 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I did a whole video. You don't watch my
Yeah,
channel, Leticia. I can see you don't watch my channel, Leticia.
I did. I saw that one video of Lady C. I saw that one about how's your channel doing?
My channel?
Yeah, because you said that there was some people on Lady C's subscribers were coming after your channel.
Oh yeah, I almost shot my pants. I swear to God, I didn't even know. You know how I am,
I
right?
didn't know
You know,
you
like I'm
did.
very busy and stuff like that. I don't have, between the farm and the shelter and everything else, I really don't have time. So I did my video on the birth certificate, and then Dan asked for some information, so I forwarded him all the information.
And wouldn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And this is why he did the video on my his video on my video, right?
right?
I didn't even know he had done that. I find out because you guys, the subscribers, tell, "Oh, did you see that Dan highlighted you?" I'm like, "Oh shit, really? That's great." I was like, "Oh my god!" I always find through the subscribers, right?
Yeah,
So I was like, "He did? I didn't know." I thought he was gonna have me on his channel, but then I was, I don't care, because for me is that a mainstream, a big channel like his put that information out,
right.
you
Exactly.
know.
It's
And
always
for me,
reading your.
getting out the information, it doesn't matter, you know. So, and it's the most viewed video he has on his channel.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
awesome.
yeah. So yeah. So and then the next thing I know, so I was very happy. I went and said, "Thank you, Dan."
Yeah,
I was shocked when, like 3 or 4 days, I can remember when. You know how we get those messages from YouTube, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. And then I wake up and I see this message YouTube, and then there goes, this is to report that according to YouTube guidelines, your video, and you know that they show you which video it is, has
Yeah,
been reported for child abuse, medical violations, endangering of minors, defamation, and blah blah blah. You know that those kind of reporting on a channel, it can be terminated immediately, especially when it
oh,
involves a minor.
oh, wow. I didn't
You
know
know
that.
that there was a live. There's only 2 times in my life I've had to come out and pretty much defend myself. Was after that live
Right,
because they reported my channel. And what is so funny is that people say that I'm the one who creates the drama. I didn't create any drama or anything. People created a live trashing me. And it's like they think, you know what it reminds me a lot? It's like when people come. Can you imagine, Leticia, if I come to your home or I punch you in the face and then I act shocked of how you react?
yeah,
It's like you have no right to defend yourself, especially when it's something so serious.
yeah,
Remember when you were being threatened to
yes,
have CPS call your how? I mean, it's like people, they accuse me or they trash me for their reaction of somebody else harming me. It's
okay.
like I don't have a right to. I have to just take it. I just have to, shut up and take it.
Yeah, but that's
And
not
that's
something.
not right.
It's not.
So anyway, so I woke up and you know how they don't tell you have to go almost through the end until you find out what's going to happen. So I was like, when I got that, you know what, a bad way to wake up, right?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm going, how did I violate HIPAA? Because before I did my video, you know that I ran it through YouTube to
Oh,
see, yeah, to see what they can do, if I was okay, if I could show this,
yeah.
that YouTube has a legal, and us as YouTubers, we can access that. We have that option, right?
Okay.
So I sent them all the info and stuff like that, and they said you can do this and this and that, and your channel is not. And before you air it, you send them the link and they review it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And they approved it.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So because I did it according to what they allowed me to publish.
Right.
Okay. So and I'm not, as I said, people are saying, "Oh, you were right, Paula." It is not me who's right. It is not me who's right. This is the government. These are government websites. This is, this is like, for example, Pidina, like she just verified she's 134 because she's from Ohio. You have
Okay.
no idea. And I love all the sub guys. You guys are amazing because so anyways, I wake up to that YouTube thing. By the way, when it's something that serious, YouTube allows you to see who is reporting you.
Right.
So I know who reported me, and it wasn't a Sussex squatty.
It wasn't a YouTuber. It was a content
It was
creator.
a YouTuber. It was a YouTuber,
Content creator.
a content creator, a very well-known one too, part of their group.
No way.
They're not. They're still, and they said that I create the drama. When have I ever created drama by defending myself? So
Right.
apparently, I just have to take it, right?
No, that is not fair. You should be able to defend yourself. You should be able
So
to
especially when these people that I tried to help in the past, you know. So you didn't shut up. So, anyways, so I woke up to that email and I'm like, what the hell? So I am represented by a company called Ritual Network, which is the one of the top 10 companies in the world for social media.
Okay.
So they said that they were going to review it before they took action, right? So that's the email I woke up to. So I didn't, because that was grounds for immediate termination, because, you know, they give you the guidelines when it comes to children. I was sweating bullets. So I immediately contacted my team at Ritual and I said, this has happened. Can you please correct this? Because I sent them the video and they knew because they're the ones who sent it to YouTube, right?
Right.
I don't send it directly to YouTube. I have Ritual Network that represents me.
Oh,
And
they send it.
yes, because they have direct access to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have access that we, like you know how as a regular YouTuber you only have chat to chat with, and they always send you those stupid links that leads to nothing. So I have a team, and Rachel represents me, and so I had run it by them because they're very careful. They go, you know, like, I don't know, Paula, you shouldn't publish that, or you shouldn't put those titles because, you know, you have to be careful. So they said, well, we're going to talk to YouTube because we run it by them. They approved it. You know, everything was done by the rules. The information has been verified. So then I got the other email saying not to worry, that they have reviewed it and that they were not going to take any further action. So after, and I didn't know that. And then I went to my comment section, and then the Lady C name came out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because apparently, after she went on Dan Wooden admitting that 104 was California or 105 was Colorado, apparently the commentator, she responded to a comment calling me a liar and that I was putting out fake information again. She read a comment.
Okay. It was a comment that said that you were.
She didn't need to read it. She didn't need to read it. You know that you didn't need to choose that. You choose which comments you read out in case you want to do that. You know that.
Yeah.
It was done on purpose. So she said she didn't want to embarrass me. She didn't want to say my name, but everybody knew. Everybody, and I think everybody in the chat knows that.
Mm.
You know? So I'm like, I didn't even know she had done and had mentioned, and then she had backtracked it, saying that she didn't want to embarrass me and that I was wrong and that even the document was false. And that's why I was getting all this hatred. So apparently it was organized that after this comment,
It was coming from
that Liz Jones sent, that I know who Liz Jones is, who is actually not Liz Jones, is an alias, and I know who that person is, sent, you know. So they read the comment out loud with a purpose, because she didn't need to read that comment. She didn't need to disparage me. She didn't need to mention my name because everybody knew who it was.
Okay.
Everybody knew. Okay.
Well,
and how do I know everybody knew? Because of all the comments in my channel. I had to put her name, Lady C, Lady Colin Campbell, and the words not allowed in my channel. And then I went, you know, that then the comments get put on the health section. And the comments were brutal. So I cleaned up, I deleted those, and then I just read some in my channel. That's what I did. And if you look at my channel, I never called her a liar. I never called her anything. I said, I know that she has no control. Huh? No, you did I call her a liar?
No.
Okay. No, by the way, because you know what? I was watching Pete Dinah's live, because she did a fantastic live today. When a sub called me, I'm going to read you the message this sub sent me, because she's also a member. I'm going to read you the message she sent me. Because I was watching, I didn't even know she had done a video about me again. You know? So I just got this message saying today, let me see. She said, Paula, you have allegedly called Lady C a liar. She did not call you a liar, Paula, but don't wish to get involved in any of this. As always, I wish you well. That's basically telling me to F off, right?
Yeah, but I don't. She didn't
So
call.
I, so I responded to this lady. I called Lady C a liar. And then she goes, yeah, she did a video about you saying that you called her a liar and
She
that she
did.
doesn't want to. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, she did a video today because, I mean, I kid you not. So,
You
and then
didn't
we ended up
call her a
talking for a
liar. I
while.
watched the whole thing. You didn't call her a liar.
No, I didn't. I actually went through the links and I said, I know she didn't send anybody there, but I was shocked that she went on Dan Wooden and agree with me. And then when she reads a comment days later, she disagrees with it and says she doesn't want to embarrass me. And she reads the part where it says, because they recorded that part, she cleaned up the comment. Oh, this is from a YouTuber that is posting fake information. Again, why would she read that out?
Mm,
That's malice.
I see what you're saying.
Do you
Like if
understand that?
yeah, you said that
Leticia,
on
you
the
know
chat.
that I get comments about people. I don't read them out. I don't hide behind, because that's a legal way for you to hide. But you can hide behind, I can say, well, it's not my comment. I got it here. It's not
Right.
me saying it. It's a commentator. Wink, wink, saying that. So legally, you can't be sued, but yet you get to talk about the topic you want to talk. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yes, you do.
Okay. So I didn't call her a liar, but I did say that she did. It surprised me that she went on Dan Wooden and she agreed with everything I said. And then days later, I wake up to email saying that I'm a child, all kinds of things because of what she said. And all of this is based on what she said. Today, after this woman called me, this happened. Let me see what. No, she sent me the text messages. It's 5. It's 6. She sent it 2.5 hours ago. Apparently, she did a video yesterday or today, I don't know when, calling me a liar, that she doesn't want to have to do anything with my channel, and why are foreigners talking about her king? Apparently, you, Leticia, Pidaina, or the Sidley twins, or anybody, if you're not British or part of the Commonwealth, we're not allowed to criticize or say anything.
Oh, that's a
Well,
bunch of
that is not
BS.
true. That is not true. First of all, I am Canadian.
You
So
know,
I'm not only part of the Commonwealth, I'm also part of the realms of the United Kingdom. Unfortunately for me, Charles is the head of state. But even if I weren't, people are entitled to criticize and
we
call out
sure
public
can.
figures.
Yes, we're entitled to talk about the whole
Yeah,
group.
because you have no idea all the comments I've been getting. How dare I? You know that she is a lady, and I mean, I can read you some of the comments right now because I have them on hold. And I don't even know why she had to do it. Because why did she say that? It reminds me what happened to Chair Denise. I don't know if you know who that lady is. Chair
No.
Denise, she did a book review from that woman, and she ended up harassing her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It says, I saw the video from Lady C. You need to watch it again. I love your channel, but you reported this wrong. As far as Lady C comments went, sorry, while I love your channel, you are a. Well, I'm not going to read what she says. And when they say, I love you, they don't love me. Okay.
Right.
So, and then um, it says, I am British. Oh, this is a good one. I'm British born, Canadian, dual citizen, and I did not enjoy your comments about Lady C, but you have the right to make them. The consequences are yours. Absolutely right. And I didn't make comments. I didn't make any comments about her. In fact, my entire video was showing the receipts of my information because I did it mostly for YouTube and because Rachel told me it's important for you to verify that the information is not yours, that you're getting this from the public domain.
Yeah, I didn't get that you were saying anything negative about Lady C at all. You didn't say anything negative or derogatory or said she was a liar or said anything. I watched the whole video.
And then I have Leslie Carney, 8868. You should be ashamed of yourself about what you said about Lady C, calling her a liar.
You did not.
But she said I did.
No. No. That didn't even come up. That wasn't even close. Because we watched it over here. We watched the whole thing. Hello, Shandy. Hello, Leslie.
And then people are saying, Paula, people don't understand. I don't know if people are stupid sometimes. The reason they didn't read or they didn't listen to my video, because I said at the very beginning of the video that the reason why I was doing that video is because I got an email from YouTube, a very serious email.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it because when I got the first video, when I got the first video, you see, when I got the first email, I hadn't gotten the second email, Leticia. I had just gotten the email where it said it's under review.
Oh.
So, so I immediately went and I did, and my team at Ritual, they said, do the other video and present the facts. And
Right.
and this is why I said, these are not my facts. This is what's out in the public domain. This is what they sent me. These are the websites. And this is why I showed the email that I hadn't shown before.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I did that video, because in case YouTube, just mostly for YouTube purposes.
Right.
And after I did that video, ay, gracias. That's when, puede cerrar, por favor, señor. Ah, la puta. Perdón. After I did that video, about 2 hours later, I got the email saying that my channel was okay, in good standing, that they had reviewed it and everything was fine. Okay. So that's why I did it. If people listen to my video properly, rather than just try to attack me, they would have known that I said that I'm doing this because I got an email saying this and this and that, which are serious charges.
Right. They are. They will demonetize your channel.
They will terminate your channel.
They will terminate your channel.
They don't demonetize. When it comes to children or stuff like that, Leticia, you're gone. Your channel is taken down immediately.
That's a shame. Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, she did a video today calling me out, calling my channel out, saying that I was calling her a liar and all kinds of things, and that she's never watching my channel, and a bunch of, I don't know, because I didn't watch it, to tell you the truth. Okay.
Well, my biggest issue with it was why would someone deliberately try to take you down because of your personal opinions about the things that you research and come up with?
But it's not my personal opinion. This is why I stress very much in my channel. I said, this is the information I got directly from the government of the United States of America. This is not me. I didn't pull this information out of my ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I can send you the okay. I'll send you this. And I'll send you this. This is the I'll send you this website, which is an official website. This is the official website, guys, okay? Of the United States of America. You can apply for birth certificates. I can send you any links of anything, Leticia. Or here, I can show it to you. I can show it. I'll do something better. I'll show it to you. This is a website here. I can show you anyone right here. CD, I know you're here because you're looking for it. Are you sharing it?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now.
Okay. This is your birth certificates. This is an official government website, right?
It says before presenting a screen, remove other. Okay.
No, but you should share it. You should share. You have a screen there. Okay. Okay. This is the U.S. birth certificate. Here. This is not me. A 3-digit area code, 2-digit year of registration, which is usually the year of birth. Okay. This format was adopted since when?
1948.
Across the country. Okay. This is not me, guys. This is not my information. This is what I want to convey to you. This is not mine. How to identify the what? The birth area code, right?
Yes.
The birth area code consists of the first 3 digits of the birth certificate number. It is useful to identify the location where the birth occurred. Find below a list of birth area code numbers by state, as well as applicable exceptions. What do you have here?
104 for California.
And what's the other one?
105 for Colorado.
And I read out this is what I did in my video about this. I read this out loud. My whole video was about that.
Okay? Oh, wow. Yeah. It was. You showed this.
But I did say that people like her in her position, they know that their words carry weight. If
It
she didn't
does.
know something, she should
And
have said, I don't know.
and that's what I was thinking. I said, well, did Lady C say something that made her subscribers or the people in her chat,
No,
think
but now apparently she said that I called her a liar. I never called her a liar. If she
no.
feels she's a liar, that's not my fault. That's her thing. That's not mine.
Yeah. And someone said she just did a video on it. That's
Yeah,
what
she said that I called her a liar because I'm getting a. She did a video because I told you I got a message from one of the subscribers on my phone.
yeah, and that's not true. I
I
didn't
know
hear
that's not true, but she
yeah,
doesn't say that, and people don't go watch it. They just people don't. This is what I said to the subscriber. I said, "Did you watch the video?" No, but she said it. Did you watch the video?
right.
So I am going to report her video, and I am going to report her because if I didn't call her a liar, she's defaming me there by saying that I called her a liar. At no point did I use the word liar.
Right, right. Yeah, you got to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's lying there, saying that I called her a liar.
Mm. And if she didn't hear you say it, that's even worse.
Yeah. Come on. So I'm fed up. You know what? Now I'm gonna fight back with people. Before I used to just go quiet.
Yeah,
And
no.
then she accuses me apparently because her mother lady was I didn't even listen, I haven't listened to it. But the lady said that I create drama. How do I create drama? Why did she have to mention my name in her channel and send all that hatred towards my channel?
Right. Right.
Discrediting me. If she doesn't know, she better say she doesn't know.
Right. Because she's messing with your channel, your livelihood. You take this very seriously. And for people to just come on here and decide, I'm going to report her, I'm going to get her channel taken down and I thought I heard something about a petition. And I was like, what? This doesn't make sense. What are they talking about? Why are they going after Paula? Because
What
of,
do you mean a petition to take me down?
I don't think it was a petition, but whoever struck your channel was that, I don't know who it was, but
Oh, you know her.
huh?
You know her.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's a shame. It's just a shame that people would try to do that. You don't want it done to you, so why would you do it? And if you don't like the content, then stop watching it.
For example, you have some flower that says, I know that she's going to report me.
Oh.
And then she's saying that this is Sue and Steph all over. Do you realize, Sunflower, that I did not do the live? That Sue and Steph did a live about me calling me a liar? I'm sorry, she's one of your members, but she says she's going to report me. Go ahead. I didn't start this.
What do you mean, Sunflower, you will report Paula for what?
So I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up with people attacking me, and then they call me the drama queen when I defend myself.
And see, I didn't know that anybody could just.
Wait one second. Wait.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wait one second.
Hello, Queen's Guard. Hello, Ziggy Lee Chick with the crown. Hello, the Queen's Guard. Hello, Sunflower. Hello, guys. Great to see you guys here. Sunflower, and Paula just went over the codes, the first 3 codes, which was interesting. It says 104, Queen's Guard. I hope you guys are having a lovely day too. I remember the first time that's when I unsubscribed. Snowdrop. Yeah. I think there's just always going to be some issues between different content creators because I thought it was just over here in the tea sector, but it's everywhere. You get jealousy, you get envy, you get a lot of different things as to why certain people don't like you and don't want to watch you. Now, I can definitively say that Paula did not call Lady C a liar. Hello, Shady. Love you guys too. Ask Queen's Guard if she was born after 1996. Right. That's what I heard. I heard that Lady C was pretty nice about it, but I think Paula is bringing up the fact that she read one of the comments. You do have, you know, control over what you read, but all in all, I don't think Lady C was coming after Paula at all.
Let me just get back on. I'm not talk with P Dine and then I'll come back. Okay, sweetie?
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
It's
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
wow, I had 50 people in the chat. Thanks to Paula. Stay and subscribe, guys. Yeah, I what I don't like is for other people to try to take people's channels down for whatever reason. I think it should be very clear and clear cut on why you're trying to get someone kicked off of YouTube. I don't believe in reporting people's channel. Now, I did report Maggie's channel that one time. Yes. What do you guys want to talk about? You got to let me know. We were talking about Diddy, and then we were talking about Lady C and Paula a little bit, and we didn't talk about Meghan yet. We can definitely skip over to Meghan if you want. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat for Meghan, a 2 in the chat for Diddy, and 3, we reconvene later. I saw Lilo close today and I was tempted to buy it for a little bit. Oh. Okay. So I got a 1 from Shady. I got a 1 from Snowdrop and a 2. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. One. I got some 1s in there. Okay, let's do this. All right, what we'll do is we will cut off I can't get it out. Um, you're leaving Sunflower. There was something that you wrote earlier. No one wants to check the truth of the birth certificate. You will find them on blast newspapers. Hello, Maureen. I call BS on the 96. Yeah, and you know what? It's cool. We all have our different opinions, our different thoughts, our different likes, our different dislikes. And I just think it makes us all who we are. Just my point is that we all have our own opinions, and it's great that we do. Leslie said 2. I got 2 2s and 3 1s. Okay, let's come back to Diddy and let's move over to Meghan. And I will just show one video of Meghan, okay?
Top scoop getter.
There is so much going on. The podcast series fails.
Well, it would be an episode of Spot On with Link Lauren if we did not talk about the Duchess of Scamalot. Some of you call her Walmart Wallace Simpson. I call her the Duchess of Montecito sometimes. She's the Duchess of Waffle House, but then again, that might be a little disrespectful to Waffle House because I freaking love Waffle House. I wish I were at Waffle House right now, but I'm here working for you guys. So Meghan Markle is back in the news. She's all over the royal news today because apparently her brand, it's already over. It was over before it started. It was a quickie. You know, Meghan Markle, she's known for a quickie on the casting couch. Her brand was also a freaking quickie. So she gave an interview to a U.S. business magazine. I believe it was Fast Company. And in
Quickie.
In the interview, Meghan Markle said she might never restock her jam, or she might wait till 2026. She wants to step back and assess As Ever, which is the name of her brand. She wants to step back, gather data. She wants to gather data and figure out exactly what As Ever could be. What data is Meghan Markle gathering? Is she like in the mainframe gathering data? I think only a handful of people bought the jam and jelly, and most of them were journalists who just wanted to eviscerate and look at what the ingredients were. And the ingredients were probably toxic.
What analyzing this data? She had one scam jam, and now she's got to analyze this data. It's just a bunch of BS. It doesn't even make sense. We're going to analyze the data that we gathered from selling the jam, the 5 jars that we had. We're going to go ahead and we're going to analyze it and see where we're at and then go from there.
In my opinion, I would not be eating her jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. But Meghan Markle, she's done. It's, only what, May of 2025, and she wants to wait till 2026 to restock. I'm here to tell you, if the brand were successful, they would be rolling out more products.
By
this
now.
tells us there is no demand. The
Nope.
manufacturers don't want to put together more products, more boxes, more components, all of those little pieces and bits and bobs. They don't want to do it because clearly there's no demand, right? Meghan Markle's brand is basically in the gutter. It's in the seventh ring of hell
It's in the
at this point. You'd have to be
seventh ring of
insane
hell.
to buy her jams, jellies, and dog biscuits.
It is
Imagine
over.
you're trying to put food on the table for your family. You're trying to prepare breakfast for your kids before they go off to school. Are you going to say, you know what, let me get Meghan Markle's jam and jelly and spread it on toast? Nobody is thinking that. Okay, go get you some Smackers or Smuckers or whatever it's called and call it a day. No one wants Meghan Markle's jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. So in the interview, she also said she's thinking about doing a clothing line. She wants to do a clothing line. Now, this is a woman who is a fashion fatality. Meghan Markle, she walks out of the house basically wearing a burlap sack. Everything is wrinkled. I would never call Meghan Markle a...
Look at this. Look at this wrinkledness. Fashion. She's all about fashion. Look at her pockets. Look at her clothes. Like she put it on a hanger and forgot to iron them.
fashion icon. There's a reason she's never been on the cover of Vogue, because even Anna Wintour, who I can't stand and is a liberal shill, even Anna Wintour has reverence for the royal family and does not respect Meghan Markle, this little huckster. All right. So she walks around in these billowing pants that look like parachutes you could jump out of a plane with. If you're listening to us online, come watch YouTube and you'll know what I'm talking about. But Meghan Markle, the fact that she's talking about launching a clothing line in 2026, what about having some good fashion, right? What about buying a steamer or an iron? You've got hundreds of millions of dollars from Netflix allegedly, and you can't afford a steamer. Everything you wear is wrinkled and misshapen, but you want to start a clothing line. Meghan Markle at this point, she's a reality star. I wouldn't even say she's on the Kardashians level. She's like kind of a D-list housewife. Like if you watch The Real Housewives, they have the cast and then they have the friends of. She would be a friend of. Right? I don't even think Meghan Markle could get cast on like Bad Girls Club or Survivor. That might not be a bad idea, actually.
I would watch it.
I would pay money to see Meghan Markle on Survivor or Meghan Markle on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but I don't know if she's a celebrity anymore. So Meghan Markle, we wish you well with your brand. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You say your brand is sold out and there's so much demand. Why are you waiting years and years and years? The last thing I'll say is, according to this reporting, Netflix is kind of done with her too. You know, the Polo documentary didn't do well. Shocker. Americans weren't interested in a documentary on Polo that the royals were barely in. So Meghan Markle, we wish you well with your brand.
Meghan Markle's podcast has ended its 8-episode run, and there are no plans to release a second season at this point. What a surprise. Riley Sullivan is a lifestyle reporter here at skynews.com.au, and he's always across the latest celebrity headlines. Riley, great to see you.
Lovely to be back.
So Meghan Markle's podcast, the series Confessions of a Female Founder, has officially wrapped up after 8 weeks and hitting the airways. Is this the last we'll ever hear about the podcast, do you think?
I do. I think so. I think that, as we've spoken about, this show has completely underperformed. It did not really appear on the Spotify charts. This was, of course, the podcast that she made with Lemonada Media. It's still unclear, actually, about what money has come from this podcast. So originally, when she signed up with Spotify, there was money up front. That deal went south. She signed up with Lemonada. But looking into the details of it, it's unclear if she actually took any money up front for this deal at all, or if it was supposed to be a performance-based deal. I think on that alone, there's no way this will come back because it hasn't performed well, you know, in terms of advertising or any types of revenue you can glean from the podcast. It really has failed on that front. Also, there was a very interesting article that came out in a business publication called Fast Company. Never really heard of it, right? Well, weirdly, they got an exclusive interview with Meghan Markle, and the interview reads like a press release. It's basically sort of giving her claim, really celebrating all her achievements. And these are things that have been a complete failure, you know, American Riviera Orchard, all of these other sort of projects that have come and gone. And in that, she's already sort of subtly moving on. She said, you know, this was great, but you know, maybe there's talk of a second season. She's sort of retroactively making it seem like it was always going to be a one-off, and that wasn't true.
No.
It was supposed to be an ongoing podcast. Christine. It's gone after 8 episodes, but, you know, 7 hours of audio content, I hope Lemonada didn't pay her too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Prince Harry has flown all the way from his Montecito home to Shanghai to appear at a sustainable travel summit. Now, this is a sustainable travel summit. So,
well, it wouldn't be an episode of Spot On with Link Lauren if we did not talk about the Duchess of Scamelot. Some of you call her Walmart Wallace Simpson.
Princess Catherine's sister-in-law surprised many people when her As Ever products sold out last month in an hour. And now, Prince Harry's wife is surprising folks yet again. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, Anglophile, and royal watcher. Following the success of Meghan Markle's As Ever debut in April, one would have assumed that more products would be coming out soon. Nope. You're going to have to wait quite a while. In a new interview with Fast Company, the former senior working royal says, "I want to take a step back, gather data from the launch, and figure out exactly what As Ever could be." She says that new products for As Ever are planned to be announced during the first quarter of 2026. That means they likely won't hit consumers till a bit after the first quarter.
Right.
Megs says, "I want to really focus on the hospitality angle of As Ever. But as we take the learnings, we can understand what the customer's needs are seasonally." Give me your money. Give me your money. As she assesses new avenues for her brand, she reiterates that "My heart is very deeply in my home. Everything comes from being rooted in the love story of your home and garden. And then you can imagine different verticals coming from that." Such as,
right.
The self-appointed fashionista says, "Fashion is a category I plan to explore down the line because I find it to be an intriguing space for me." And it sure is nice not to have to worry about wasting any of your own money because Netflix is a partner in As Ever.
Uh-oh.
And yes, they're also a partner on her TV show With Love, which is coming back for another season. The Duchess of Montecito says that she's working on product development with Netflix's Consumer Products Group. Quote, "We are on calls daily, working through product development, SKUs, SKUs, and inventory. We have a field trip tomorrow to look at different manufacturers and suppliers as we expand the brand. The brand is the same universe as the show, but they're not the same." Did you buy any of her jams or stuff?
Did you guys buy any of her jams?
And she says it's a possibility we might not even get more jams in the future.
It's over.
Good for her, you know?
Good
Somebody's
for
got to
her.
make the money. Seems like she is, not Harry.
She's not making any
Thoughts?
money.
Let's discuss everything in the comments section.
Sorry, flying to China when King Charles goes to Canada. So King Charles got this
Perez Hilton, she's not doing good. She's failing. She left her As Ever jam, and it's a done deal. And the podcast isn't doing well at all. So this is a big fat fail. Let's read some of the comments. Donat has a mini Donat, apparently. Congratulations, Donat. Could have been worse. At least he had underwear on. Diddy. Snowdrop. Liz, this is a sexual harassment. That's right. Snowdrop. Tootsie Roll. Oh, Tootsie Roll. And Luna's Blade. Cassie and all of them living life, walking on eggshells, constantly waiting for Diddy to snap. Can you imagine just walking around there like, is he going to come in with a bad mood, a good mood, or, you know, what kind of mood is he going to be in? It's scary. I find it very interesting that Perez thinks she's successful when she just lost her, when she's losing. I think so. Has lost, losing, lost, losing, loser, lost. All right, guys, we're out of here. I hope you enjoyed this. It was great. I'm a little tired. I'm going to go get some rest. I may be back later, but I'm in the transitioning of doing my hair. So I'm not sure if I'll be back or not because I'm taking this out and putting in something else. Let's see what Ziggy Lee, Chick with the Crown, has to say. Hello, Miranda. So basically, the chick that isn't interesting is a scammer, etc., is receiving the same amount of press and attention, although negative 6 years later. Snowdrop, I don't see Catherine doing that after she becomes the queen. You never know. Queen's Guard, will you also check Kourtney Kardashian and Cameron Diaz? Oh. All right, my wonderful mods, my wonderful subscribers, my wonderful members. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of my channel, being a part of my show. I hope you have a great rest of the night or day, whatever time it is where you're at. And hopefully I'll see you guys this afternoon. Kisses.